Welcome to the Joy of Collecting. I have got a ton of mail to catch up on. So, I have been ordering a lot of singles off of eBay, mostly St. Louis Cardinals prospects. And so we've got several of those to open. I am going to show you some cards that I have ordered and received that I've already opened. There's a Bowman Chrome card of Aroldis Chapman. There is an autograph of Matt Holliday, his Colorado uniform. And then some of the Cardinals prospects I've been buying up. There is Raniel Rodriguez. There's another Raniel Rodriguez, first Bowman. These are various refractors, and I do not know the name of them all. Another Raniel Rodriguez. This is another prospect. I've been buying a lot of his cards. This is Chin-Wei Lin, and he is a 6'7" Taiwanese power pitcher, high 90s fastball splitter, and he has shown some flashes of very good potential. I think maybe it was the Arizona Fall League and then in his own league that he was in. May not have been Arizona Fall League, but one of the recent non-main season leagues. He has shown quite a bit of potential. I've bought a ton of his cards. These are some gold first Bowman paper out of 50, both of those. This is a Bowman Chrome out of 250. That's a purple. This is a purple Ray Wave, also out of 250. This is some other type of Ray Wave out of 399. This is a steel refractor out of 100. Can't see his face there, but they're all the same. So here is a green, I guess this would be a Ray Wave autograph out of 99. First Bowman Chrome. This is I think that's a Mega Box refractor autograph out of 150. Here is a first Bowman Chrome gold out of 50. This is some kind of blue shimmer out of 150. Got Roy Elney Strope. I don't know much about him, but I believe he is well, it says outfield, but I was thinking he was a shortstop prospect. But I think he is really young. Yeah, he was born in 2008, so that makes him like 17. Very young prospect. Already has a first Bowman card. Then we got a Noelvi Marte rookie. I PC his stuff. That's out of 75. Got a rookie auto out of 150, Noelvi Marte. I've got a JJ Weatherholt. That's just a Mega Box refractor, non-numbered. There's another JJ Weatherholt Mega Box refractor, and that is his first Bowman. The other one is from this year. And there's Michael McGreevy, first Bowman on the black and white Ray Wave, and that is non-numbered. Then we've got a green sparkle to 99 of McGreevy, and then we've got a blue first Bowman Chrome, and that is non-numbered. So anyway, that's what I've been buying cards wise, and here's one that I missed. That's a first Bowman paper of McGreevy to 199, and that's an aqua. It is really, really amazing how many variations they have of the same card in these Bowman sets. It is wild. But it's the way the game is played, and so that's what I've been trying to collect, players that I like. All right, so I'm going to open this box right quick and just we'll get a peek of what's in here. This is another of the thumbprint baseballs that's autographed, and it has kind of shifted in transit. It looks like the autograph is facing towards the back. I don't know of a good way to get these open without breaking them, so I've just had to kind of wiggle the ball around and shake it as best I could to try to get it back in the right direction. But these are a limited edition of 200. I love these sports prints. It's a great idea. Has 2 autographs. It's got one there and one on the ball. So that is Whitey Ford. I've got a few more of those. Enos Slaughter. Anyway, there's a few more of them that I've got. And all this and the next 2 pieces came in the same order. So I'm going to show them to you first so that I can use the box to add some more of this stuff in as we open it. So, all right, next up, this is a baseball with a St. Louis Cardinals print on it, and that is Victor Scott II, young center fielder for the Cardinals. And this is Al Lopez, first Hall of Famer of this video. So, Al Lopez. All right, we're going to get into a couple of other baseballs that I've purchased and already got open that I've not shown you. This is Al Barlick. I believe he was an umpire that was elected to the Hall of Fame. So we get a nice single-signed Al Barlick baseball. And then we've got Hall of Famer Burley Grimes, and this has another signature on it. That is, I believe it's Lynn Barker, who was a pitcher, 70s and 80s, and that 5/15/81, he threw a perfect game on that date. These two have no connection as far as playing days or coached a team that the other played on. So I assume this was signed probably at some kind of event where they just got multiple signatures on the same ball. But anyway, I got it for Burley Grimes. All right, we have another box here, and I can tell you, all these boxes and envelopes have my name and address on them. And I'm trying not to accidentally dox myself, just because, you know, weirdos on the internet. But if I do accidentally dox myself, don't come to my house. I live in the South. We have dogs and guns, and I think it would probably turn out bad for everybody. All right, so here is a baseball. This is a Schwartz authenticated, and that is Hall of Famer Billy Wagner. That is a beautiful, clean white ball, and I'm going to get it in a nice ball display and get it labeled up, but I've not done that yet. So, all right, Billy Wagner. This is another baseball, and I'll be honest, can't remember who this is. I believe this is something that I ordered off of HiVid, and they did the good old extra wrapping, a bag inside a bag. This is not from HiVid. I remember now. This is an official ball of the Northwoods League, and you can see this has either been used in practice or a game, and that is autographed by Chin-Wei Lin, the prospect for the Cardinals, the 6'7" Taiwanese pitcher. Looks legit. I can't make heads or tails of the signature, but I did run it through Out or Safe on Facebook, and it did pass. And I do have a nice guarantee from the seller that this ball is guaranteed to pass PSA or Beckett. And this did come not from High Bid, but it came from eBay. So, all right, Chin-Wei Lin. Now, when I say I have a lot of mail, I have a lot of mail, and I'm not even done with the packages yet. This is going to be an autographed jersey of a Hall of Famer, and went in as a manager, not a player. And he won a World Series with the St. Louis Cardinals. Couple of them, actually. So let's see here. We have Tony La Russa. A nice autograph. Beckett authenticated. Very good. I don't have very many jerseys. It's just not my thing. And to me, they're hard to display. You know, it's more expensive. It's a larger item to buy a display case for. And so I just don't have that many. But I saw this at auction on Pristine Auction. It was going very inexpensively, and so I added it to my collection. I also have a Billy Wagner signed jersey with the however many saves he had. I think it was 422 saves. But I think that is the only other jersey that I have. So anyway, now when I say that I'm behind on mail, I mean I'm behind on mail. And as these things have come in over the last several months, these just singles that I've ordered from eBay, and a bunch of them are going to be Chin-Wei Lin. I have just taken them in there, thrown them on my display case, and the pile has gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. So we're going to open these. This is Chin-Wei Lin, and that is another of the first Bowman Steel to 100. I already had one of those in this pile that I showed you previously, and to me, I think it's pretty neat when you know, something's numbered to 100 and I can have 2 or 3 of them out of the 100. I think it just kind of makes me feel like it's really up in the scarcity of it, but it's probably not. Here's another Chin-Wei Lin, and this is a purple shimmer to 199 on the first Bowman Chrome. Blake Sabal, that's not what I ordered. Neither is that what I ordered. So they threw a couple of bonus cards in here. So I have to pull some junk out of the way. There it is. It's a Chin-Wei Lin, first Bowman Chrome, and that is a base autograph. Awesome. Happy about that. You're going to say this guy has got a Chin-Wei Lin problem, and you wouldn't be wrong. This card, believe it or not, is Chin-Wei Lin, and that's some kind of refractor. 286 out of 399. Somebody got a kind of an odd little sticker on there saying thank you. This is Thomas Saggese, but that's not what I ordered. Not Saggese or Contreras, although I'm happy to have those cards because I do PC Cardinal stuff. But inside here is the card I ordered. It's a Chin-Wei Lin, And this is a non-numbered, what they call a reptilian refractor. You can see that sort of snakeskin pattern around the border. So another Chinwei Lin. I think that's the first one of those I got, and I may have another one in this pile somewhere. So to cut this. That knife is on the struggle bus. That was some thick paper and tape that I was having to cut through, though. I'm really having to rip this open. So that's nice, that little Ding Defend. I try to save those when I get them. This card is going to be a Chinwei Lin. And it is a first Bowman Chrome, and this is the Bowman Sapphire. And so this is a base card, even though it's nice and blue and sparkly. It's a base card of the Sapphire set. All right, where to go next? Do you think that you could guess who this is? I don't think they're all Chinwei Lin. I'm pretty sure they're not, because I know I've ordered some other players. I should have some from a recent Cardinals acquisition. Richard Fitz. But I don't know if that's this right here or not. So let us just see. No, this is going to be Chinwei Lin. And that is a blue paper out of 150. First Bowman out of 150, not the chrome version. So, all right. Next card is a Chinwei Lin. This is another of the green shimmers to 125. That's 95 out of 125. Tell you what, this is may not be enjoyable for you, but this is a lot of fun. And so here, they've thrown in some more cards that are keeping me from seeing what I ordered. I appreciate the extra cards, but I mean, come on. All right, this is a chrome to 499, some kind of refractor. Chinwei Lin. This, believe it or not, is Chinwei Lin. This is I guess this is probably what they would call like a true green. It's not really a shimmer or anything like that. And it is numbered to 99. So there's like a green shimmer, there's a green grass. I mean, I really need to like print the list and just see what all variations that there are here. So in the Bowman, it's crazy. It is crazy. Hey, what do you know, Chinwei Lin? This is another purple on the chrome out of 250. Here we have a nice paper style envelope. And that is going to be a Chinwei Lin shimmer out of 350. Let's get through the rest of these. There is a yellow on the chrome out of 75. All right, this is a Bowman Sapphire, gold or yellow out of 75. Very nice. That is way too much tape, and as you can see right there, that has slid out, and the tape that's kind of gotten on the card. It's okay, I don't think it hurt it, but that is way too much tape. All right. Here we have not Chin-Wei Lin. This is a Noelvi Marte Topps Stadium Club Chrome rookie auto. Very nice. All right, this dude is taped up. Let's see if we can get in here. Man, that's a good sturdy container. And good gosh, come on, people. This is ridiculous. My suspicion is that this is going to be Chin-Wei Lin, but I could be wrong. Chin-Wei Lin, this is a purple, I think they call this a purple geometric to 250. Very nice. That is number 120 out of 250. My phone is trying to ring. This one barely survived the mail. That is a Bowman Invicta Michael McGreevy prospect card. That envelope was falling apart. All right. Yeah, someone's trying to call in the middle of my video, so I'm going to have to try to get through this so I can return that call. This is, there we go, newest Cardinals pitcher, Richard Fitts. Came over to the Cardinals in the Sonny Gray trade. So, all right. I could be getting to the end of Chin-Wei Lin. Here's another Richard Fitts rookie card, number 60 out of 199 on the Topps Chrome. But I suspect out of these last 3 or so envelopes, we're going to have at least one Chin-Wei Lin. Well, I appreciate the security of these shippers. Sometimes I just think it's a little much. This is going to be a yellow or gold. I believe that's a geometric. The other one I said was a geometric, may not have been. But that is out of 75 for the man, the myth, the legend, Chin-Wei Lin. You've got Chin-Wei Lin overload. Would you look at that? That's another, I guess what they would call true green out of 99. Just like the one I opened earlier in the rip. Let's go see what number that it was, if I can go down in the pile and get it. There we go. That's number 95 and 97 out of 99. Nice. All right. Hey, we have made it to the end. And put your guesses in the comments down below who you think is going to be the player in this last envelope. Odds are it's going to be Chin-Wei Lin. There's a stack in here. This is not Chen Wei Lin. This is from High Bid. This was a little lot of cards that I bought, and you couldn't even really see them all. What I could see was that Nolan Shanuel rookie auto on the Bowman. So that's what I bought it for. Got a Jonathan Ornelas out of 75. On the tops, pristine maybe. Yep. I got a Jacob Wilson, Bowman's Best. Got a Walker Jenkins. Got a Hank Aaron on the museum collection. Got a Vlad Guerrero. Got a little Reds team card. Got a Adley. Got a Espinoza on the 2023 Bowman. And I've got a Jarren Duran rookie out of 299. The Bowman's Best. Not too bad. Hey, thank you for watching. This turned into a long video. That was a lot of mail. If you stuck with me to the end, I appreciate it. We'll see you next time on The Joy of Collecting.